I found the comments made by the Prime Minister, part of his speech that he gave at this Dhwajarohan ceremony, quite interesting, where he said, and he's sort of touched upon this theme earlier as well, that somehow we Indians seem to be still stuck with this Macaulay mindset that we need to go back to our civilizational roots, this whole clutching on to English and this colonial thinking. We're still not able to shed it even after 75 years of independence. What do you think he means by that?
Zaka, I can't say I'd read the entire speech, but I did read parts of it. I don't think the Prime Minister was anti-English. He was pro-Indian languages. So to put it in a Hindi way, I'm a Hindi bhashi. हिंदी का प्रभाव बुरा नहीं है, हिंदी का दबाव बुरा है. And that is the balance that ideally we need to strike. In many parts of the world in the last 2.5 centuries, as the West has been so dominant, often modernization has come to mean westernization. Now, the reaction to this by many different non-Western countries has been on two extremes. Countries like Turkey, when Kemal Ataturk negated their traditions completely and went wholesale westernized. That was one approach. The other approach is what you see in some countries, like what Pakistan attempted, where they will reject modernization completely, and go back like 1,000 years culturally. Either of these two extremes are not good. What the Prime Minister, I suspect, was suggesting that we should modernize without westernizing, which means reform the things that need to be reformed. Like, for example, from this temple itself, the original Shilanyas was done by Chopalji, who was a Dalit Hindu, which is a reform to sadly the caste discrimination and the caste rigidities that had emerged in India in the last 1,000, 1,500 years, as Dr. Ambedkar had written in Who Are the Shudras. This was a good reform. But that doesn't mean we throw away everything. There are things that must be revived, must be celebrated, and we should celebrate that as well. Essentially, an ideal mix,
But
modern and
what
yet Indian.